This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The Kentucky women down in Florida this week for the SEC tournament, a 5 seed in the field.
Yeah, meaning they had to play this afternoon.
That's right. Matthew Mitchell and Kentucky playing in the second round of the SEC tournament versus LSU. Cats up one early, but adding to their lead. Janae Thompson with the steal. Pass ahead to Michaela Epps. Layup, her lead out to 3. Off another steal, Epps this time running the break to the paint, gets bumped, still gets the jumper. Free throw puts UK up 6. More points in the paint for Kentucky. Alyssa Rice grabs the offensive board, gets the putback, and gets hacked in the process for the and-one play. Kentucky gets past LSU. 79-71. Thompson leads the way with 17 points. The Cats will play in the quarterfinals tomorrow versus the Florida Gators.
Well, we played really hard at that time, and I thought we were disruptive with our defense, and we're able to turn LSU over some and, create some problems for them. And, we're a good team when we can play tough defense and disrupt the opponent, and I thought we did a nice job of that in the first quarter.
Elsewhere in women's postseason action, the UVA-wise Lady Cavaliers have their season come to an end in the Mountain East quarterfinals, 73-51 to top-seeded West Liberty. In the Mid-South Conference tournament in Frankfort, Cumberland's falls to Campbellsville 61-50. Cheyenne Madden leading the way for the Patriot ladies with 14 points. And U-Pike advances to the semifinals with a 63-51 win over Georgetown. Devin Conley led 4 Bears in double figures with 17 points. Oh, it's another night for region tournament action on the boys' side. The 15th pushed their games back due to weather.
But we still got 2 regions to get to. The 13th and 14th region playing their boys' games tonight.
That's good news.
We start in Corbin. Harlan County's football team traveling to the arena to rep the Black Bears in the opening round of the boys' 13th region tourney, taking on Corbin, the Red Hounds. Hounds out in transition, pushing the floor. Andrew Taylor, so smooth in the lane, flips it up and in. Nice little spin move too. Game high 31 points for the sophomore. Seconds winding down in the first half. Coach Michael Jones says, Cameron Carmichael, do your thing.
It's so fun to watch.
The spin move, the pull up at the elbow. HC up 4 at the break. Carmichael with 11. Third quarter now. Trey Spurlock, he had a nice ball game. 3-ball, team high 15 for him. The Black Bears earn a spot in the semis, 62-48.
Night 2 out at the boys' 14th region. First round, Ryan Whitaker's Powell County Pirates taking on Breathitt County. Let's go. Second quarter. We got 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Justin Baker. Ooh, to the rack. Breathitt up 25-14 at the break. Baker with a team high 19. Let's go second half, third quarter. Jordan Barnett. Barnett got buckets. He had 11 points, 13 rebounds. That's a double-double. Breathitt up 9 at the end of 3. Let's go fourth quarter. Austin Napier. Corner pocket triple, game high 23, Powell down 4, 51-47. Under 2 minutes to go. Baker in transition, and then over to Tyler Pelfrey. Clutch 3-ball, extends the lead back out to 7. Breathitt County hangs on. The Bobcats win it by 8.
Before we get back to the high school scene, the Morehead State Eagles playing their conference tournament tonight down in Nashville.
Yeah, Sean Woods and his team down in the Music City playing in the OVC quarterfinals. Let's go down to Nash Vegas. Eagles ready to go versus the Murray State Racers. Murray won the only meeting between the two in the regular season. Racers get the scoring started. Bryce Jones, strong drive. I bet you he lifts. Murray by 3 early. Nice play here from the Eagles. Malik Maitland comes up with a steal, throws ahead to open Brent Arrington. Yeah, he jams it home. Eagles down 7 at the break. Morehead State wins it 75-66. Up in Huntington, check out the ending of the Marshall Louisiana Tech game. Tie game at 94. Oh, Derek Jean at the buzzer. Nothing but net to lift the Bulldogs to the road win over the Thundering Herd. As you take another look. That's how you get buckets.
That was fun. Back to high school. Clay County student section in the throwback Unis Tigers and the Barberville Tigers. Richie Farmer watching son Trey. Baby Farmer spots the wide open Will Sexton hanging under the hoop. Clay by 5. Wes Wolf gets the friendly bounce from the rim on a short jumper, but watch this. Markel Turner up the floor. Check out the nice little body control. No one sees him. Dude's a sophomore, had 18. Barberville within one.
That was a Euro step and a lefty.
UPike top play contender right before the half. Daniel Decker floater from deep.
What?
Nothing but the bottom of the net gives Clay County a 2-point lead at the break. Tigers survive and advance past Barberville 62-58.
My goodness, last first-round game out at the 14th. Robert Hammonds and Letcher Central. Buckhorn, John Noble. He told me he didn't have his pre-workout drink before the game. I don't know why. He always does that. Third quarter, Austin Cottle, long range. He doesn't need no pre-workout drink either. One of 2 3-balls of the night. Letcher up 26-24. A little later, Connor Hoskins. Now, he had pre-workout drink. Take another look at that one. I'm sorry.
Couple drinks, actually.
Yeah, take another look right there. Fourth quarter, Shannon Blank, hashtag mullet alert. The Horn back up 2 after the free throw. Under 4 minutes to go, crunch time. Terrell Carter in the lane. Game high 21. Cougars down 1, but Coach Noble, whoo! His Wildcats making up free throws to hold off Letcher in the end. 48-42, the Horn into the semifinals.